The South China Sea, one of the most contested regions in the world, is once again at the center of an international storm. At the heart of this latest flashpoint, a remote outpost known as the Second Thomas Shoal. Tensions between China and the Philippines have reached a boiling point over resupply missions to this strategic location. Stay tuned as we unravel the layers of this complex conflict, its history, and what it means for the world. Welcome to our channel, where we break down the stories that shape our world. Today, we're diving into the escalating tension between China and the Philippines over the Second Thomas Shoal. Recent weeks have seen several confrontations between Chinese and Philippine forces near the Second Thomas Shoal. The Philippines attempted to deliver supplies to their outpost, stationed aboard the BRP Sierra Madre, a grounded World War II-era ship. However, they were met with resistance from Chinese vessels, including water cannon attacks and blockades. This isn't just about resupply missions. The Second Thomas Shoal is a strategically significant reef within the Spratly Islands. The Philippines considers it part of their exclusive economic zone, but China claims nearly the entire South China Sea under its controversial 9-dash line. Recent confrontations intensify long-standing territorial disputes as military and diplomatic tensions rise. Rising tensions between China and the Philippines have escalated recently over disputed resupply missions in the South China Sea. The confrontation reached new heights when Philippine ships faced aggressive action from the Chinese Coast Guard, marking yet another chapter in this long-standing territorial dispute. On March 5, 2024, Chinese vessels employed water cannons against Philippine patrol ships, disrupting routine resupply missions. This incident underscored the increasing volatility within the region as both nations claimed rights over the contested areas. According to Philippine officials, the Chinese Coast Guard blocked and sideswiped their patrol vessels, leading to sharp exchanges of accusations. China asserted the Philippines dangerously approached their Coast Guard vessels, intensifying hostilities. The tension is compounded by the Philippines' recent resupply missions between December 3 and December 14, 2023, which involved provisions for military personnel stationed at Second Thomas Shoal, part of the sea claimed by both Manila and Beijing. These missions included deliveries of morale-boosting Christmas packages intended for soldiers. Notably, Chinese officials acknowledged the resupply was made with what they termed China's permission, which was perceived as both provocative and condescending by the Philippine government. Japan has also entered the fray, with reports indicating the nation's defense cooperation with the Philippines is on the rise amid the shared challenges presented by increasing Chinese assertiveness. The agreement will expand the defense cooperation of the Philippines and Japan in the maritime domain amid shared security challenges, stated the Japanese embassy. This partnership aims to bolster regional security and is indicative of shifting alliances as countries seek to manage the perceived threats posed by China. The dichotomy of past relations, where Japan once invaded the Philippines during World War II, now gives way to mutual military collaboration against the backdrop of rising tensions with China. On the international stage, the United States continues to strengthen alliances aimed at countering China's territorial ambitions within the Pacific. This strategic shift highlights the complex interplay of diplomatic and military maneuvers as the region braces for the potential repercussions of these mounting tensions. Adding to the drama, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. declared the Philippines would refrain from deploying their navy to support fishermen at another contested site, Scarborough Shoal. This move is seen as a strategic effort to prevent escalation following December's incident, where Chinese Coast Guard vessels employed water cannons on Philippine fisheries boats, sparking outrage and international concern. Reports confirm the Philippines has been actively pursuing enhanced military provisions, particularly as tensions with China remain high. We have seen heightened tensions following the Philippines' resupply missions, and we expect increased military presence around the contested areas, noted sources from the Associated Press, indicating the delicate situation is likely to worsen without some form of resolution. While China's assertive stance provokes strong responses from Manila, it remains evident this contest will require careful diplomacy to navigate. The United States' involvement, reaffirming its commitments to allies, is shaping the strategic calculus for both countries. China has accused the Philippines of having provoked trouble with U.S. backing, which affirms the need for coalition strategies and collective defenses against rising Chinese maritime actions. This includes reconnaissance flights over contested waters, demonstrating the persistence of U.S. interest, which itself risks inflaming tensions. These confrontational dynamics offer little prospects for easing the conflict, as regional players prepare for possible military standoffs. The balance of power is shifting, and as more nations become embroiled, the need for comprehensive dialogue will only grow stronger. The precarious state during this time poses questions about future cooperation and the potential for lasting peace across the South China Sea. The recent events paint a picture of increasingly fraught relations between China and the Philippines, underscoring the necessity for strategic diplomacy, regional cooperation, and clear communication to address competing claims and military engagements. With every incident, the stakes remain high, and the call for de-escalation resonates far beyond the immediate parties involved. Despite international pressure, China has shown no signs of backing down. Meanwhile, the Philippines has vowed to continue its resupply missions, emphasizing their right to access the second Thomas Shoal. The potential for further clashes remains high. Diplomatic solutions are urgently needed to prevent the situation from escalating into a full-blown crisis. But with national pride, strategic interests, and international law at stake, finding common ground won't be easy. The second Thomas Shoal standoff is a microcosm of the larger challenges facing the South China Sea region. It's a story of power, resilience, and the quest for justice. As this conflict unfolds, one thing is clear: the eyes of the world are watching. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analyses of global affairs. Let us know your thoughts on the second Thomas Shoal conflict in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.